Hi, Clover here, and I have decided to be bold and post my work before it's done. But for the past month, I've been developing a tool called LifeHQ that I do believe is ChatGPT's missing piece. What LifeHQ is a personal productivity tool that was designed using neuroscience and artificial intelligence. And I'm happy to dive into that. This video is broken up into 3 parts. The first part is something that I just recorded, and I'm going to put it at the start of the video because the other parts of the video did not explain it well enough. The second part of the video is the bulk of the video that explains more about LifeHQ and its different features. And then the last part is your AI Life Guide's office or room or space. What you are seeing is under construction, so I'm asking you to be kind and constructive in your criticism. We're really excited to find those of you who are willing to cheer us on to see this project to completion. This is a project that has many years of research and dedication behind it, and it really is my baby. So be gentle, guys. And now let's dive into the rest of the video. So this will be quick. This is a chat window, exactly what you would expect. You can talk back and forth with an AI agent. You can put files in, you can put voice in. And this part will see a lot of improvements once we get GPT-4o incorporated. Over here, you have a suggestion tray. As life data becomes applicable, your life guide will suggest them to you, and then it will pop up here, and you can either pin them here so that as things change, they won't move, or you can click to open them. There is supposed to be a hover feature here, which you'll see later in the video, that will reveal some additional details about each card. And over here, you have a sketchpad where if you would like to provide your AI with some visual aid, you can just sketch it here, and your life guide AI will be able to see it and consider it when it's responding to you. The sketchpad is also a standalone note, but you'll see more of that later in the video. But you can use this button to open it in its own window. And that's pretty much the chat window. Now let's get on to the rest of the video. Hi, I'm Clover, and in this video, I'll be showing you LifeHQ and what we have so far. A little about LifeHQ is that we're using neuroscience and artificial intelligence to create a brand new field called behavioral intelligence. And behavioral intelligence is used to uncover patterns and predictions from user life data, which it looks like what you can see on the dashboard right here. And it generates actionable insights to keep the user on track with what they love about their life and what they want out of their life. And it just might be the thing that's going to non-invasively usher in Human 2.0, augmenting human potential with artificial intelligence and neuroscience. So for the rest of the video, I'll just be clicking around to show you the different screens that we have so far and explain a little about each of them. Okay, so this is the login page. And this is our check-in page. You can add additional context just to let the system know what you're here to do. And then when it's time for you to log in, you can either send it off to your Clover or you can log in by pressing this button. And it takes you to your lobby. This is what your lobby looks like. Things that's called trackers. They're created by your AI, no matter what it is that you want to track. So this is what we call a smart dashboard. It reads your current context, which includes your location, your time, and a bunch of different contexts about what's happening in your life. And it shows you exactly what you need to know when you need to see it. Over here, you have your action items, and like here, you can let it know what you're here to do. So these are the different areas of life that are important to me. For each person, it will be different. And you can add them manually, or your life guide AI adds them in the background as you add more information to your system. You have a top of mind area here where you can scribble your notes. And then you also have this section here where you'll be able to add widgets. And then when you scroll down, you have your smart dash, which is like a Pinterest board or a Tumblr board. It depends on whatever you want to think of it as. Actionable items will have tasks buttons where you can either mark them as done or not. If you hover over the items, it will give you some additional details about it, including AI generated tags that will let you know that, oh, this recipe is a family favorite, or you have all the ingredients in your inventory. Right now, they're just stunning images, but eventually when you click this button, it will be able to turn on the ambience and turn it off. Ambience includes slightly animated changes and also some sounds to match. So if you have birds chirping, wind chimes blowing, leaves ruffling, you'll hear all of that. And these are the different areas of life that we believe will lead to a balanced life. So they come in the form of buildings, is what we call them. And buildings have smaller rooms, and they're all smart dashes. So you just saw the lobby. You can have your gym for health, for fitness and health, your household, and the bank, and Oasis, and personal hub. And everything that the user creates from here on, we do believe, or at least we're researching this heavily to know what additional categories are needed in addition to these. But they should be able to fall under at least one of these categories. And we do have work coming soon, but work is a part of a standalone tool called Golden Workplace, and we'll be incorporating that soon. This is a smart reminder, and this is the action item that you should be doing right now, or where you should be. You will have some trackers here in the form of progress bar, and you can track these or other things. But you do have a back end here where you can view data in different formats. So right now you're looking at it in a gallery view, but you can also view it as a board. You can view it as a table view, glow pixels, those which are like a heat map representation of your data, and clouds, point cloud representations of your data. So when you want to add live data, you can add anything here. I need to post videos. It recognized it as a task, probably because I said I need to. And we're going to add a feature to the Smart Dash that's going to be called a claim tray. This is not what it is. I was playing around with making it a standalone dashboard, which I probably will do just for those who want to focus on action items only. But if you are on a Smart Dash, you will be able to press a button and it will activate this thing called a claim tray, where if you scroll down on your feed, now you'll have an icon to your claim tray. Your claim tray will have an estimated time of completion, which is calculated by your LifeGuide AI, so that you can know how long it will take for you to complete this tray of items. It's like a Pomodoro timer, but it resets every morning, and if you fill your tray with the things that you want to get done for today. And it's a practice that we're putting out there because it's important for users to kind of know that they can start fresh every single day, because what we're promoting is to do what you want when you want to do it, and don't feel obliged to do anything else just because it was planned. Yeah, from working in the industry for a while, you know that there's this level of toxicity that can come from productivity, especially when it is more static. You feel like you're trapped in your plans, and we're trying to help people to know that you don't need to do that to be productive. Instead, do what you want to do when you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, we help you prioritize it for another day. That's what we promote. That I think that's much healthier. So this is one space that you can write notes, and this is looking something like a Notability app or a Good Notes app, where you have sheets of paper and you can write. We do have an endless canvas coming soon, but there are other ways that you can write notes. You can write notes in an ambient space where you'll be able to move around the pieces of paper here on this pegboard. You can go in closer to your desk. Let me show you what your desk could look like if you were closer up to it. It will then activate endless surface mode, because we're in a digital environment and we don't need to have false scarcity here. We all want an endless desk space. So when you are zoomed in on your desk, it will activate its endless surface mode, and then you'll be able to write your notes on pieces of paper, move around your stationery and everything. And we're going to have a play on print on demand, where people print designs on manufactured goods. For example, this would be a manufactured good, and if I'm an artist, I can send my design and have it printed on top of it. We're going to have something similar to that, where we have these base elements that function in our spaces, and we'll allow the community to design different covers for them, different styles for them, different layout for the pages, all these different things to help each other curate the world that they love, because that is what LifeHQ is all about. It's all about helping you to realize what is important to you, and then have you be the most comfortable that you can in your space and time to work on that, to ensure that you continue to get more out of life of what you love. So this is Clover's home or office, or whatever you want to call it. You will be able to change the style of her office, and this is going to be a lot more immersive once we have the animations and the sounds, because she will be able to set her animations and sounds just to match your vibe. So if you come into Clover's office in the middle of the night feeling a certain way, she would ensure that her office space is well lit, and the music that she has playing is according to you, right? So she helps you to set your vibe. It helps you to remember to stay on track of what you enjoy, what you like. But when you come in here, you'll also be able to see your recent chats. Again, this is under construction, that's why you see those there. But you'll be able to see your recent conversations with her. You'll be able to talk to her. You'll be able to see what she's working on and what she has worked on, or what she's working on next. I'm adding buttons soon for this, so that you can chime into things that she's working on, and you can review the things that she has recently completed. And I'm also adding a tray here where there are things that needs review from you. So she will just present them to you to let you know that she needs some insight from you to complete the tasks. So that's Clover's office. And again, this is LifeHQ. And I'm Clover, not Clover AI. I'm just Clover, which kind of gets confusing, but I can explain.